Damn it. No matter how it's done, true crime content is exploitative. Whether you're watching a documentary style series, a fictional series based off true events, something like Dahmer, Zodiac, or Murders and Mystery, or you're watching someone on YouTube stuff their face while reading off the horrific ways a family of 4 was tortured and murdered.
And then that's when Mark grabbed the hammer and killed his wife. That she had information about Donna's murder.
But for the most part, even the people who are stuffing their faces while reading off the details of horrific crimes try to handle these stories with care and respect because obviously, again, the entire content is based upon someone's pain and suffering. Now, I thought it couldn't get worse than someone stuffing their face and reading off the way that you died. But unfortunately, again, I've been proven wrong on how terrible the internet can be. Recently on TikTok, Instagram Reels, I don't use TikTok, I'm sorry. Just pretend with me for a second, okay? I've seen a large influx of true crime content coming across my feed. And some of these stories are genuinely horrific. Specifically, this one case. I'm gonna read it to you real quick and then we'll get into it. So 25-year-old accused of killing and disemboweling his girlfriend first told investigators his girlfriend had trouble breathing before he found her unconscious. They had been drinking shots of tequila in their new apartment in Sunrise. Told police that he became a quote-unquote monster when Nemeth called out someone else's name during sex and ripped her intestines out, killing her. That is possibly one of the most insane cases I've ever heard in my entire life. Now again, I thought the worst it could get is someone reading this to you while they're stuffing their face full of McDonald's. Let me just show you the way that this has been displayed. Yeah, no, that's real. Those are Wojacks. You've been Wojacked. Usually people Wojack people to make fun of them, but I guess even now, if you're a murder victim, you're not safe from it either. But the way that they show the victim, again, obviously you can tell, is a Hago-looking Wojak. I'm not even going to show you the name of this page because I don't even want to put any more traffic towards this. Again, the murderer in this situation is also described as just some regular Wojak with his tongue up his nose. Instead of showing any amount of respect towards the victim in this situation, she has now been immortalized as a Wojak on Instagram Reels. What the fuck? This post has 17,000 likes. Isn't it a little weird that you're depicting a murder victim as an Ahago Wojak? Like, just real quick, guys, I don't know. And then to show, you know, the actual pictures of the case, they do a nice little CapCut shake animation right there. I'm only seeing one singular comment on this post that's like, hey, maybe depicting a murder victim as a Hago Wojak isn't the most respectful way to cover this. But that's not it. This is the entire account. There are 45 posts from this 126,000 follower account. And it gets worse. On August 24th, 2016, the body of 10-year-old victims was found in an apartment building in Albuquerque, New Mexico. After responding to a 911 call regarding a domestic dispute, officers discovered dismembered remains partially wrapped in a burning blanket in her mother's apartment. So this is about a 10-year-old being dismembered, and she gets again immortalized as not they didn't even try with this one. It's not even a Wojak. It's just a shitty character. This is actually insane. Okay, sad face. A 10-year-old was dismembered, and this is how you're immortalizing them. That's crazy. And don't worry if you don't speak English, because all of these are in English. There's also French versions of this too. Obviously, I can't read any of this shit, but you have French murder victim Wojacks on Instagram. It's great. It's awesome. Are you a child murder victim? Boom, Wojak. Were you molested? Boom, Wojak. Were you kidnapped? Boom, Wojak. Were you raped and murdered? Boom, Wojak. Wojaks for anyone who's ever gone through any amount of intense pain. It's fucking crazy. Imagine the worst thing ever to happen to you, someone you know, or a family member, and you're scrolling through Instagram one day and you see that exact story being regurgitated to you via Wojacks on fucking Instagram. I would have these pages taken down so fucking fast. It's just insane. Were you tortured? Boom, Wojackified, immortalized on the internet. Thank you. Are you a homeless person who got murdered? Boom, Wojackified. Yes. Are you a minor being statutorily raped by a 48-year-old? Boom, Wojackified. Nice, awesome. Immortalized on Instagram Reels Wojak true crime page. Hashtag horror story, hashtag horror, hashtag for you page, hashtag sad story, hashtag crime stories. Nice. This, in my opinion, is worse than mukbang, because at least with mukbang, you know, you have a person actually telling you a story. They had to learn about this. For the most part, these people are just copying and pasting stories off the internet and having AI do these Wojaks. And even if they're not, they're doing the Wojaks themselves. I don't give a fuck. Don't do that. That's weird. You're literally making little dolls out of SA and murder victims to play with on Instagram. It's fucking disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh yeah, also a lot of these, I'm more than sure that these profiles are monetized. Can I have access to police information to respectfully cover stories and share information on how this stuff happened? Yes. Makes Wojak Instagram Reels for profit. Read the caption. Guys, make sure you read the caption, guys. Read the caption. Make sure you read the caption to get all the information. Share, like, share with your friends. Make sure you share this with your grandparents, your parents. So far, just doing the bare minimum amount of research, I found 5 pages doing this same thing. And they seem to be reposting similar stories, so I'm imagining this is like some kind of trend over on TikTok as well. Because again, I'm just on Instagram Reels. I'm not going to go into that cesspool. And again, like I've said, the true crime genre in general is just exploitative, unfortunately. That's just how it is, and there's nothing we can really do about it. At the very least, you could try and treat these people with some sort of respect, and I don't think immortalizing their memory as Wojacks on an Instagram crime page is really the best way to do that. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know. Were you a survivor of an attack? You also get a Wojack on here. Jesus Christ. And again, this case, a gay Georgia couple convicted of sickening SA on their 2 adopted sons will spend the rest of their lives behind bars. And the opening dialogue is, yes, we will adopt these 2 cute siblings. OMG, we're finally getting adopted. We will have someone to care for us. Yes, we're gonna give you so much love. And then it depicts them as licking their lips and smiling eagerly. Nice, dude. Nice. Yes. This is awesome. I love this. I love this. I'm sure these victims feel great about you sharing their stories like this. Again, honestly, I'd rather have you just stuffing your face with as much Wingstop as you can fit in there while reading these than make these. This is fucking crazy. I'm not saying that covering these stories in general is in bad taste. It's true crime. It's gonna happen. It's whatever. I'm not gonna condemn anyone for that. But by immortalizing these people as fucking Wojacks on Instagram is disgusting. It's just crazy. Hashtag murder stories, hashtag horror. It's weird. I don't understand. Also, they're like engagement farming with this too. They're like open stories to see the rest of the comments, and then it's just not there. They just want you to engage with the post because they want their page to be bigger. Eventually, once these get big enough, they're probably just going to be sold to some OnlyFans creator, and you're going to be wondering why all of a sudden your feed is filled with people trying to show their hole in your face all day. You just use the fucking pictures of the crime and a description. That's all you have to do. Why the fuck are you using Wojacks and showing SA victims with ahago faces and blush? Hashtag sad story, hashtag women empower women, hashtag jealousy, hashtag murder, hashtag horrifying. What's even worse is like a lot of these posts don't even get that much engagement at all. Like the last post was from 3 days ago and only got 2,400 likes. That's what you did it for? Again, I'm assuming these are probably bigger on TikTok. No, they're not. It looks like this is mostly an Instagram thing. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I was going to do a pill eaters video today. If you don't know who that is, don't look it up. I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. Shit's fucking weird. It bothers me. I keep seeing it over and over again, and like I'm just wanting to block these accounts. But this was a non-drama video. I mean, I guess technically this is drama. But I'm just complaining about shit that I saw on Instagram. Every day I look at my phone until I can't anymore, and then I just go lay down and try to forget what I saw on my phone. We have more non-drama content coming, I promise. But yeah, that's about it. I love you guys. Bye.